Hi everybody, good evening. Um, Doing a late stream today because first of all, I didn't work this morning, so I'm not as tired as I usually am. Second of all, um, it's been unbearably hot today in San Diego, so like trying to do anything productive has been a bore, a chore, and I haven't wanted to do anything. So, waited till it cooled down just a little bit, just enough for it to be okay. So, um, I started playing Secret of the Scarlet Hand last time. We're going to continue doing that today. However, I do not feel like, the last few games we've been able to finish in 2 streams. Um, we're not finishing Secret of the Scarlet Hand today. I'm not going to make myself do that. If it happens, I will be amazed. But I'm pretty sure I am pretty sure I haven't even met all of the characters yet. So, yeah, it's been really hot. Thank you, David. It's been, yeah, no. Yeah, no. But anyways, yeah, I'm pretty sure so basically after like thinking about it, so we've met the curator guy, the one with the really interesting tie. We've met the scientist and head of the museum, at least head of this whole project thing, who's our boss. And we met the I don't know what exactly his title is, but like he's the Mexican diplomat, the diplomat for Mexico or something. I don't know exactly what his official title is, but we met him, and I'm pretty sure there was a fourth person that she mentioned who is the person who is translating the ruins. I don't think we've met them yet, so I think there's a whole person we haven't met. In addition, the mystery technically hasn't even started. We're just doing our job at this point. So the fact that the mystery hasn't even started yet, I'm pretty sure we can't solve the mystery all today. Just a thought. But we're gonna try. So I am going to go ahead and queue open the game. Queue open. Queue up the game. Open the game. Eh. You know what I mean. So without further ado, it will load. And then bam. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. It's crazy. Like we played for 2 hours last time, and like yeah, it just didn't feel like we got really anywhere. I know it's like most of the last session was spent reading, which I mean was very fascinating. But yeah, like I feel
Welcome
like
to my latest case. Secret.
didn't mean to do that. Something is saved here. Cool. Yes. Yes, I do. Cool. Okay. So we still need to deal with this. We still need to finish the games. So we could get into the next area. What time is it? It's 1:15. Yeah, okay, so I need to get my tasks done. Also, I remembered last time that, like, I just kind of ran through here, and, like, I didn't look at all the stuff over here in detail. The famous British explorer Archibald Rutherford, I kept saying Rutherford, I think it's Rutherford, discovered this piece in 1884 within the Palenque Temple. The text on the slab commemorates Pakal's ascension to Tzolk'in, date of 6 Lamont. Q. The marriage between Shield Jaguar and Lady Zoc. Okay, so I think that's gonna be one of the names of the wives that we need to know. Lady Zoc is represented in this piece. Lady Zoc offers a shield and Jaguar's helmet for the betrothal. Okay. This panel is one of the several commissioned by Bird Jaguar and details his capture of a Kahal, or prominent local nobleman. And twisting. Lady Zoc Vision Lintel. This lintel shows Lady Zoc, Shield Jaguar's wife, celebrating her husband's ascension. 9/12/981. 5. I don't know if those numbers are gonna. I know it's probably a date that, like, in the old calendar, but, like, I don't know what that means. And I might need to know what it is later. also italicized. October 23rd, 681 CE. Lady Zoc kneels with her hupial tied around her knees. The hupial is a traditional woven Mayan blouse that holds both symbolic and ceremonial significance. The Mayan believed that hupials had magical powers. Your face has magical powers. Okay, so yes, this monolith. Oh, I also remember like when those weird monoliths were just being found. Like, anything ever come of that? Like, real world stuff going on? Like, was that like in New Mexico or Utah?
This side looks damaged.
Oh, so I haven't even looked like closely at all the sides. So that side looks damaged. I mean, it does. It's got a chunked out of it, but I mean, when you expect if something's been buried in the ground, this side's missing something. And nothing else interesting to note, Nancy? I suppose not. Scrolling around this thing isn't an exact science. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if like I need to get my key card to a certain level in order to get through here. So I don't know what I will gain from that, but it will be interesting once we do. Okay, so I need to finish. Wait, did I look at this one? An early Mayan ruler, Baktul, is represented in this stela, performing a vision quest ceremony. The vision serpent looms over the king, revealing the ancient spirit that is being contacted. Ooh, reading is hard. Four miniature gods hang onto the body of the vision serpent. Alrighty. Interesting. I will keep saying interesting until it stops being interesting, is what I have decided. Okay. Let's go back to the lab. And let me look at my tasks. Because, like, I need... Okay, so I did that. Reorder Maya numbering exhibit in the main exhibit hall. So I need to do that. So I need to reorder the Maya. So I need to reorder Maya numbering exhibit. I don't know how to do that, but we'll figure out. Match recorded narration to appropriate display in the main exhibit hall. You'll need headphones for this. Okay. Order bubble wrap, packing tape, and sticky labels. So like, sales on bubble wrap and other packaging supplies. I need to call this number, right? Like that's what that looks like. So I'm gonna try calling that number again. Also, I never really finished calling all the numbers I needed to call, but I mean...
You have no voicemail.
Press 9 for outside lines. Okay, so we're on the outside line. I get the error tone. I don't know why. Is it because I'm like hitting the one first? Or is it okay? Or is the 202 like the area code of this area? I know. So if I just hit 5559963, phones are not an exact science.
Silvio's curatorial bonanza.
Are you still having a sale on packing supplies?
That's right, 30% off on bubble wrap, foam peanuts, heavy-duty tape, medium and large boxes, sticky labels, and why supplies last, of course. Have you ordered from us before?
Yes, I think so. We have an account number.
Okay, good. That saves me a lot of paperwork. What's the account number?
BH119K.
BH119... BH119K? Beach Hill? Are you serious?
Yeah. You wouldn't have thought about that for a while. Phones are weird, man. Phones are weird. Um,
You sound surprised. I guess you were expecting Sunny June?
I was expecting Beach Hill to settle its accounts with me about 6 months ago. I've sent all 6 of the outstanding invoices to a collection agency. And you jokers won't get another packing peanut out of Silvio Jr. ever. Do not call here again.
ooh. Ooh. Ruh-roh. That's unfortunate. Well, shit. Um, okay, so I guess I can't do that. Alright, Sunny June. Sunny June. Notes are quite interesting. OC HKJ. I just don't know how to reset them. Also, can I eat this? I want to eat it. Okay. So that didn't work. Good to know. I guess we could try the other phone numbers. I have a few.
You have
1-800 555. Okay, I actually don't. The last bit is only letters, and I don't know what the letters would be because it doesn't show. Y-A-T. Oh, I must have hit an extra number there. Whoops.
You have no voicemail.
Yeah. Okay, so this is 1-800 555 Y-A-T-I. I remember getting this number off the magazine. Dang. Okay. It might not let me call numbers that aren't from this area code on this phone. That is possible. 555-1441.
You have
Okay, so that's all the number I can call.
You have no voicemail. Press
Okay, so I'm gonna guess that this is a no-go. So, order bubble wrap packaging tables and sticky tape. So I don't know if I have to call her, I'll tell her like, hey, so apparently we owe people money. That's not good. Just a thought. Oh, that's the wrong way.
Come in.
I wonder if I could just go without
How are the
knocking.
tasks coming along?
I've got work to do.
See you around.
Well, I can't do one of my tasks. Because you owe money. Okay, I guess I'll try the reordering of the... Oh. I didn't know I could put my pen in my inventory, that's weird. Okay, so let's go to the Mayan exhibit, the number one. It's under language. Numbering, okay. Oh. Oh, okay, so I had the extra pieces. How do I know what the number is? I looked at the other, like, so so the other places didn't really have packing supplies that I could see, at least. So, I mean, I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit. But now I need to figure out the numbering system, which I'm guessing would make sense if it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? I mean, is this the order? I mean, there's only 8 symbols though. There's definitely more than 8 symbols here. This ought to be interesting. Okay, what if I took the headphones here? Like, will it?
Strange supernatural creatures, sometimes called monsters, played an important role in Maya mythology. These monsters
this
were
is wrong.
often associated with the earth, caves, or mountains.
Yeah, so
The bicephalic monster.
So that's the wrong. Okay, so the numbers one is wrong. So the number 1 is wrong. So yeah, to answer your questions, because these are really good points you're making. So basically, my tasks are I need to order bubble wrap, bubble wrap, packing tape, and sticking labels. I need to do that. I need to match the record of the narrations to the appropriate display. As we just saw, the narration for that was obviously wrong. I don't know how to change the order, though. It's the thing I don't yet know how to do. I mean, I think, all the pieces I need. I just need to figure that out. And then, in addition to that, I need to reorder the Maya numbering exhibit in the main exhibition hall. As for different places to order stuff from, so this is framing tools and supplies and brushes, which I don't think. I also tried calling that number already and it didn't work. This one had the bubble wrap and packing supplies. This one was gloves, smocks, acid-free tissues, and cotton balls, aerosol sprays, alcohol, nitric sulfide, and then I guess I could call a microscope doctor. Let's see if that one works. Because yeah, like I don't think any of the other numbers here would give me the supplies specifically that I need. I could be wrong. So let me try to call in the microscope doctor because it has like the red on it. I like the red. It makes me inclined to think that I will need this.
Does your microscope have the sniffles? A teensy-weensy case of the snuffles? With regular tune-ups, you can keep your most sensitive and beloved tool in tip-top condition. This is Dr. Bob Bobson, the microscope doctor. I'm in Maui until the end of the month, but if you call back in the near future, we can set up an appointment. Until then, aloha!
Aloha, bruh.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
I'd like to speak to Franklin Rose, please.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Rose is out of the office. Would you like to try back later?
Sure, thank you.
Have a great day.
No, thank you, Dr. Bob. The microscope doctor is my friend, though. Okay, well, at least that number worked. This does show that not all numbers are non-working. Okay, so I need to figure out how to do these other tasks, and then we'll figure out the other thing later, I suppose. Okay, so how the actual fuck am I supposed to order these things if I don't know? Then I mean, unless there's a book I'm missing on like the numbering system, which there probably is. That would make sense, right? Like.
Strange supernatural creatures, sometimes called monsters, played an important role in Maya mythology. These monsters were often associated with the earth, caves, or mountains. The bicephalic monster, sometimes called the celestial or cosmic monster, may have represented the sunrise or a long journey.
Ooh.
Maya scribes recorded the official history of the kings and queens, but very little is known about daily life in the Maya world. Although there are thousands of inscriptions found on artifacts and architecture, there are only a handful of Maya books in existence today. Maya scribes recorded the official history of
Okay, so yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Okay, so let me find the other.
The date on this slab uses the Tzolk'in, or divine calendar, made up of 20 weeks each with a named day, and 13 weeks each with a numerical day. The two types of weeks progress independently of each other.
Okay, so that one's also the calendar.
The Maya ball game was a religious
That's right.
activity. The date on
Okay.
Lady Zach Cook ruled Palenque before her son ascended the throne in
Which is also, I believe, the same thing. Yeah. Yeah. So that's right.
I am Lord Pakal, ruler of the mighty kingdom of Palenque. All those who come before me witness my power.
Lord Pakal is considered the most influential ruler of the Maya civilization. Cultural, scientific, and military achievement flourished under his reign. As with all Maya kings, very little is known about his personal life, since all written inscriptions dealt solely with public achievements such as wars, battles, coronations, births, marriages, and deaths.
Okay. It's not there. So this one doesn't have any audio attached to it.
the Maya were pantheistic, believing in many gods who ruled over different.
That's the accurate one. I went to Kings, right? Yeah, I already went to Kings.
Ceramic bowls, such as the one featured in this exhibit, may have been.
That's right.
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is well known, it is difficult to determine the range of Maya influence. Some experts believe
It's locked.
The Maya used different methods to represent numbers. Here is an example of the numbers from 0 to 19, from top left to bottom right. Notice how some numbers are represented with bars and dots, and some are represented with pictures.
Well, I found the one that's supposed to explain it, but all it tells me is that it's supposed to be 0 through 19. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. I'm guessing that's 0. Right? Because that is the only one that looks like that. Thinking that one's 0. But that's all I got as far as, like, educated guesses are concerned. So, I need to figure out what and where.
Come in.
Okay. She's got to have a book in here, right?
How are the tasks coming along?
Can you explain how you want me to reorder that Maya numbering exhibit?
Check with Henrik on that.
I don't even think I've met Henrik yet.
I've got work to do.
See you around.
I haven't even met Henrik. I think it's the one I haven't met. So where the frick is Henrik? Ay. Progress! Yes, progress. I need to find Henrik, though. Right? Like...
It's locked.
Oh my god, Nancy. Oh my god. Okay. One of these was broken, right? Yeah, maze game offline. I need the login and password information. Fun! Jesus. Okay. And then I could get through that door, which I don't know where that door leads at all. Maybe it leads to Henrik's. Maybe. Or maybe Henrik's is a mystery. Is Henrik the name I could call on the phone? Because I just realized I actually have no idea who that name is.
You have no voicemail.
No, it's Franklin Rose. So who the hell is Henrik's? Okay, so I'm guessing I have to analyze some stuff. Oh! Person!
You must be Nancy, the new deputy curator. I'm Henrik Vanderheun.
Hi, Henrik.
Pleased to meet you. What are you working on?
Just some light housekeeping.
Why are you wearing that mask?
Oh, these dusty old artifacts are murder on my allergies. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Why are you wearing a mask? She asks. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I'm not sure how to go about rearranging those exhibit narrations.
It's really quite simple. Check out the Convermatic Auto Narrator in Shipping and Receiving. You'll need some headphones. First determine which of the exhibits in the main hall could rightly be called Exhibit A. Change Exhibit A's narration number until you're seeing what you're hearing, or hearing what you're seeing, and it's all downhill from there.
Okay, so I need to grab something from shipping and receiving. Got it. Check out the automatic auto narration in shipping and receiving. Okay.
Did you know the deputy curator who was here before me?
Hurricane Sunny? I'm afraid I did. If he wasn't losing paperwork or setting off the fire alarm, he was cornering our visitors with his theory that the Maya were abducted by aliens. I'm afraid you'll be cleaning up his messes for a while.
Sunny June is right about the aliens, at least. Everything else, probably a mess.
I'm supposed to order more packing supplies, but the company says they won't do business with us anymore. Does Beach Hill have bills it can't pay?
No comment.
But Henrik, how am I supposed to get this order taken care of?
I hereby absolve you of that task. If Joanna wants things shipped, she can stuff them into garbage bags for all I care.
Okay.
I'm curious about your work. How do you go about translating a glyph anyway?
It can be a complicated process, involving research, piecing lots of different elements together, and a healthy dose of guesswork.
No, Nancy, that would be too easy.
So
but
there isn't a definitive dictionary of Maya glyphs where you can look things up?
Oh, I'm afraid not. You see, glyphs are so intricate and full of subtleties that multiple meanings may be embedded in a single glyph. So 3 distinct-looking glyphs may all translate to mean sunshine, roughly, but with different nuances. There is so much we still don't know. Lucky for me, I guess, or I'd be out of a job.
Can I give that ham radio a try?
Absolutely not. The radio is a tool, not a toy. One has to be extremely careful about the kind of information one sends out over the airwaves. And I do not have time to monitor you. And besides, the vacuum tubes have been terribly fussy lately. If another one blows, I think I'll go mental.
What is the Spectro-X Archeo analyzer for?
It's used for identifying chemical compounds that are found on artifacts, traces of ink, blood, charcoal, and other substances. The beauty of the machine is that it can collect these traces without damaging the artifact in any way. But it cost us a fortune, so don't fiddle with it unless you get Joanna's permission.
Joanna turned me loose without too many instructions. Do you have any advice for me?
Well, as you've probably heard, the museum is closed in preparation for the exhibit, so you'll have free run of the place. Please explore. The sooner you get to know your way around, the better. Think of the lab as your home base, your center of communications. Anyone who wants to get in touch with you will leave a note or a voicemail here, so check in often. I'm very busy with my work, so you're going to have to be pretty independent, but I suspect you wouldn't have it any other way.
See you around, Henrik.
I suspect you will. I see you succeeded in reconstructing that Maya pot. Do you know what the glyph on it means?
No, I was hoping you could tell me.
Place name glyphs are some of the rarest and most difficult to translate. Even most of my colleagues wouldn't have a clue about this one. But I'm a rare breed myself, Nancy, and this is one of my areas of expertise.
Okay, tap yourself on the back, I guess. Okay, you got my undivided attention.
You've got my undivided attention.
The glyph on that pot signifies the great ancient Maya city of Copan in Honduras. There happens to be a very important dig going on there right now.
Do you know any of the archaeologists there?
I have a few connections. Yes, I'm keeping up with the action by ham radio.
See you around, Henrik.
I suspect you will. Howdy.
See you around, Henrik.
I suspect you will.
Howdy? Okay, I mean, we met. He didn't tell me how to do the numbers, though. So that's something. Okay, so I need to go to pack. Okay, also, I just completely missed a whole person. I'm guessing he just wasn't here because the time I was here last, which makes sense. Is this the auto narrator? Okay. Okay, so that's what this is. Got it. Okay, so I have Sonny's picture, or his notes on what the things are. Hold up, I just need to pull that up. I just don't know the numbers that are associated with them, so that's going to be something I need to figure out. Okay, so like this is A, and A is number 7. This is D, and that's 74.
Strange supernatural creatures, sometimes called monsters, played an important role in Maya mythology.
D is not this. Why are there so many numbers? Okay, there's not that many numbers. Okay, thank God. Okay, so D is the one about the numbers.
The Maya ball game was
ritualized bloodlet.
The 4 miniature gods clinging to the vision. The date on this slab uses
strange supernatural. The Maya kings were often in a protracted.
I am Lord Pakal.
Lady Zach Cook ruled Palenque before. The Maya were pantheistic, believing in many gods who ruled over different
ceramic bowls, such as archaeologists work in some of the most remote.
Although the geographic range of Maya city,
the Maya used different methods to represent numbers.
So D is 7, just in case it clears
numbers from 0 to 19, from top left.
Okay, so D is 17. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so let me make sure I know which ones are right and which ones are wrong. Okay, so let's start from... Okay, so let's go over here, which would be A and F. So A is wrong.
The Maya used different methods to represent numbers. Here is an example of the numbers from 0 to 19. But this one is
about...
from top left to bottom right.
This one's about
Notice how some numbers are represented with bars and dots.
Yeah. The ham radio.
Some are represented with pictures.
Okay, so that's about the ham radio. This one is... So this one is technically F, and F is...
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is well known, it is difficult to determine the range of Maya influence. Some experts believe the Maya may have traveled as far south as the Amazon and as far north as North America.
Because it's the range of the Maya, and he says range. I'm pretty sure this is right. Right? Okay. Perfect. Okay, so that's so far so good. Over here is L.
Ceramic bowls, such as the one featured in this exhibit, may have been used as vessels for burnt offerings of incense or corn. This bowl was either dedicated to or used to supplicate the god of war.
Right? Like, so I think, so L is right, which is this one is. Alright, L is right. And then we go on to the next set of rows. Which is the gods.
The Maya were pantheistic, believing in many gods who ruled over different aspects of Maya life. Chak was the god of rain, Ishel, goddess of the moon, presided over childbirth and basket weaving. Ahau Kin represented the sun.
So I is right. I'm glad not all of these are wrong, because that would have been a pain in the ass. I is right, so M and E. M and E are over here.
Lady Zach Cook ruled Palenque before her son ascended the throne in 615 CE. Maya
So M is
tradition
right.
required that the kingship be handed down from father to...
I'm not sure if this one's right.
Lord Pakal, ruler of the mighty kingdom of Palenque. All those who come before me witness my power.
Lord Pakal is considered the most influential ruler of the Maya civilization. Cultural, scientific, and military achievement flourished under his reign. As with all Maya kings, very little is known about his personal life.
Actually, I think this is
since
right.
all written inscriptions dealt solely with public
Because it's about the king
achievements
and,
such as wars, battles, coronations.
Okay, so that's right. Okay, and then next row. So B
Maya scribes recorded
right.
the official...
B is right.
The Maya used different
And now this
methods
is
to
right.
represent numbers. Here is an example of the numbers from 0.
Now D is right. Okay, and then N and G. N is
The
right.
Maya ball game was a religious activity as well as a spectator sport. Players would propel around.
G?
The date on this slab
is wrong.
uses the Tzolk'in, or divine calendar, made up of 20 weeks each with a named day and 13 weeks each with a numerical day. The two types of weeks progress independently of each other. The date on this slab uses the...
Yeah, so G is wrong, N is right. But also, that one's talking about the calendar, but I don't remember seeing... Where was the the calendar's here? Weird. Okay, but also, like, I know there's some stuff out in the garden, too, so it's possible it's a garden bit. I haven't listened to any of these yet. Okay, so, garden. Oh...
Archaeologists work in some of the most remote areas of the world.
This is wrong.
Ham radios are often the only means of contacting the outside world. HAM is an acronym for Handheld Amateur Radio.
Okay, so this is the bench. Bench.
Archaeologists work in some of the most...
You're wrong, though. Yes, but you're wrong. It's just, yeah, this is an altar. The altar... Oh, monsters. Monsters, maybe? So, this altar was dedicated during the reign of the 16th ruler. The focus point of the artifact is two larger head of crocodile, the creatures... So this is like the one that was on the number one, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Okay, so let's... No, O was right? Because this is not O. This is... That's C. That's C. This is O.
Ritualized bloodletting was a common practice among the Maya. In this panel, 3 captives wear garments associated with bloodletting. A variety of instruments including stingray spines, thorns, and bone awls were employed for this activity. Ritualized bloodletting was a common practice.
Yeah, okay. So this is not this. This one is about... So this is the stone panel with the 3 captives. And then this one might be about the, this one's actually might be G. It's about body shaping, right? Like, bloodletting is a thing. Okay, so that's O. And that's C, and then H, K, and J are all the way over here. Thanks, Sunny. Okay, so let's go all the way back to the beginning because that's gonna make my life easier here. Because the paths are so windy. Okay, so this one is gonna be J.
In addition to adorning themselves with jewelry and costumes, the Maya shaped their bodies to heighten their
Yo, this
beauty.
is body shaping.
Beads were dangled in front of infants' faces to encourage crossed eyes, a trait considered attractive to the Maya. In addition to adorning themselves with jewelry and costumes, the Maya shaped their bodies to heighten their beauty. Beads were dangled in front of infants' faces to encourage crossed eyes, a trait considered attractive to the Maya.
Okay, so this one's about... Okay, this is about Pakal's ascent. So it's the slab. Oh, wait, this is the slab about the date, right? Right? Pakal's ascension. Okay, and then... So that's J. I still need K and H. So that's not one. Stop it! Stop! Nancy! K.
The four miniature gods clinging to the vision serpent are the headband twins, Hun, Ahau, and Balaam, and the twins of sacrificial dance,
This one's right.
Chok, Shib, Chok, and the baby jaguar. The Maya were particularly fascinated with twins.
K is right. Thank God.
The Maya kings were often in a protracted state of war with local Kahals. Here, Bird Jaguar stands to the right as the captured lord kneels at his feet. The Kahal holds a broken umbrella, a gesture typical of a supplicating captive.
I was starting to get worried. I hadn't had to write one in a while. Alright. Whew. So we have them all figured out, and I have notes that should help me make sure that they are correct. So, that being said, let's go back in here. Okay, so D is right now. B is right. C is wrong. This one's about the bench.
Although the geographic range of Maya cities...
No.
The Maya used different methods.
No.
Maya scribes...
Nope.
In addition to adorning themselves with...
The Maya ball game was
nope.
Ritualized bloodletting was a common practice among the Maya. In this panel, 3 captives wear...
The 4 miniature gods clinging to the vision. The date on this slab uses the Tzolk'in, or divine calendar.
Strange, supernatural creatures, sometimes called monsters, played an important role in Maya mythology. These monsters were often associated with the earth, caves, or mountains.
Okay. D was right. E was right. F was right. G was wrong. G is about the body shaping, which is down here.
Maya scribes...
The Maya used different...
Although the geographic...
Archaeologists worked... In addition to adorning themselves with jewelry and costumes, the Maya shaped their...
I was right. J was wrong.
The Maya ball game...
Ritualized...
The 4 miniature gods... The date on this slab uses the Tzolk'in, or divine calendar, made up of 20 weeks each with a named day, and 13 weeks each with a numerical day. The 2 types of week...
J... So wait, K... So that's J. K was right. L was right. M was right. N was right. O was wrong.
The date on this slab.
Strange, supernatural. The Maya kings were often in a
I am Lord Picard.
Lady Zach Cook. The Maya were
ceramic bowls such as the archaeologists work in some.
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is well known,
The Maya used different methods to represent.
Maya scribes recorded the official history of the kings and queens.
In addition to adorning themselves with jewelry,
The Maya ball game.
ritualized bloodletting was a common practice among the Maya. In this panel,
Okay, 3 captives, that panel. But A was wrong. A was the ham radio, which I didn't fix. Right, so A is the ham radio.
the Maya used different.
Maya scribes
In addition to adorn.
the Maya ball.
There, that looks like it's in order.
Boom, bitch! Sorry, that was my happy dance. I'm gonna save. That was a lot. That was a lot. Oh man. Whew.
There, that looks like it's in order.
Thank the Lord. Shit! Ah!
Beach Hill's been hit. Sit tight, Nancy. The police are on their way.
Ooh, that scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. Beach Hill's been hit? Oh god. I knew this thing was gonna get stolen.
I should talk to Joanna before I touch anything.
I was just out here. Oh my god, my heart. I can't handle that.
It's locked.
So Joanna's not here. Okay, okay. Oh, I'm spinning forever. Friendo? No friendo? No comprendo el friendo? Well, you know what? Oh, Nancy, something's come up and I'll be gone for a bit. Your mission in the meantime, run through the temple activities to verify that all the quests can be answered based on the info available elsewhere in the museum. We don't want a little rascal rebellion on our hands when the exhibit opens, now do we? Be back ASAP, thanks. Well, I did that. And this has been no longer my responsibility, so... Well, there's the Scarlet hand.
I should talk to Joanna before I touch anything.
I want to touch everything though, Nancy. Also, Joanna's not here. Also, this is a great loading screen.
It's a fiasco, just as I feared. Oh, I'm sick about the whole thing.
Yes, your fears seem to have been quite visionary.
I was in the museum when it happened.
Have you spoken to the police?
I told them everything I know. I mean, I coughed up my brains right there on the table.
much.
So, do you think this is linked to the thefts in Topeka and New Mexico?
That awful red hand was left on Prudence Rutherford's jewelry box in Topeka, and on the display case in the museum in New Mexico. What's the chance they're not connected?
Do you know Prudence Rutherford personally?
Oh, we saw each other at functions now and then. Poor Prudence. She adored that necklace.
What's the name of the museum in New Mexico?
The Chaco Canyon Cultural Center. They had a beautiful collection up there, worth a bundle, too. I appraised some pieces for them a few years back.
Why do you think the thief is leaving this red handprint?
To be a gruesome scoundrel?
I'd better get going.
Keep up the good work.
Yeah. We'll do, sir. I want to look around his office. Let me though. Goodbye.
Hello, Nancy.
Why did Mexico choose to lend the monolith to Beach Hill and not some other museum?
Johanna Riggs outbid everyone. I had no idea a small museum like Beach Hill could afford such an expensive arrangement.
Do you consider Henrik a conquistador, along with Joanna Riggs and Sinclair?
Henrik is a student of my culture and my heritage, not trying to buy and sell it. We don't agree on everything, especially not baseball, but I have nothing against him.
Have you heard? The Bacall carving was stolen from the museum.
Well, I heard the alarms going off, but it wasn't until Henry called me that I heard the news.
Henrik called you? When? Where was he? I've been looking for him.
He called shortly after the robbery. I presumed he was calling from the museum. Is that so strange?
You don't sound very concerned about all of this.
I was running late. I just figured somebody tripped a wire and I kept going. Whew.
It's odd that I didn't see you.
I was there on business, Nancy, not for tea.
Don't you care about the disappearance of such a rare Maya artifact?
That artifact was lost to me as soon as it left Mexican soil. So my friend Pacal goes underground for a while until he is sold again. Suddenly, he turns up in Amsterdam or Hong Kong. Unless he is rightfully repatriated to Mexico, what's the difference?
I should get back to the museum.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Is it weird that Joanna wasn't in her office, or am I just crazy?
Come in. Someone has cooked up my worst nightmare and served it to me on a plate.
I'm sorry about the theft, Joanna. It must be a terrible loss for the museum.
That's the understatement of the year.
Did the police find any clues around the display case?
The police took some samples for the crime lab, but they couldn't promise any overnight results. So if you want to put your little magnifying glass up to the scene, it's fine with me.
Great. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Go to it.
Giving Nancy permission to sleuth? Oh, you know she's on it. I know I turned the wrong direction, but I still want to turn that way anyway. Okay, alright, let's do some exploring. Just... Okay, well, sure I run this through the lab thing. I mean, Henrik's not here, so he's not gonna stop me, right?
I shouldn't be messing around with this without permission.
Okay, Also, he never told me how to order the numbers! Am I literally to guess? I don't feel like guessing's the right approach here. Context clues? Before I do this, I gotta put my key card in. Nancy's got stuff to do. What's the name of the one of Shield Jaguar's wives? I have this. It is Lady Zoc. Which Mayan monster represents the continuous cycle of life and death? It's the crocodile? It is the... Amanda's gonna find out, is what it is. It's the Amanda will find out. I know where it is. It is over here. Oh my god, it's a two-headed crocodile, but it's called something that I would never have guessed. So, Lady Zoc. This one's called the ridiculously long name Bicephalic Monster. Make sure I can read my own handwriting, because spelling matters. Okay. And back. Interesting. What's the name of the shield jaguar? So it's ladies. Oh god. Thank you, computer. That is the Bicephalic monster. What do the Mayan call a decorative woven blouse? God damn it. Can't just be easy, can you? No, that'd be too nice. Can't be too nice to Amanda, can we? At least I remember where most of this stuff is. So I read that one today. It was over here. So 3 is a pill.
It's locked.
Jesus Christ, Nancy. That one I'm looking up, because I don't know where that is, and I'm just gonna... What is a Gahal? It's a nobleman. Sorry, noble man. God. Sorry, I keep spelling noble wrong. Noble men. Thank you. What is the name of the Maya matchmaker? Huh. So you can't find it in the museum. I could find it on Google, though. But I feel like that would be cheating in this instance. So... So shoot. Also, I need to still get the login information for this. Okay, so I need to figure this stuff out.
Come in. Need something?
Have you seen Henrik? I found a piece of paper inside the Pakal display case. It had some glyphs on it and a print of a red hand. I'm hoping he can give me a translation.
What am I, fish food? Henrik's not the only one around here who can read a glyph, you know.
Sorry, Joanna. I thought I was supposed to go to Henrik with all my glyph questions.
The police showed me the note. It said, "The magician suffers yellow death," whatever that means. Apparently, the thief just couldn't come up with the glyphs for "the curator suffers flaming purple disgrace."
I'm curious about the red handprint the thief left. Does it have any significance in Maya culture?
Afraid I can't help you there. What I want to know is what the hand was printed with. It's obviously not finger paint. Why don't you do a little analysis on it in the lab?
I haven't seen Henrik since the theft. Where do you think he could be?
Who knows?
I wasn't done
Need
with
something?
When did Henrik come on board?
I got an email from him one day saying he heard the news about Beach Hill getting the monolith. He said he'd drop everything to come here and translate those glyphs. He was even willing to take a pay cut. What could I say except giddy up? You're hired.
Shit, right?
Where was he working before?
At the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center in New Mexico.
Coincidence? I think not. Sorry, I'm ordering food.
Apparently, a Topeka woman named Prudence Rutherford has recently been visited by a red-handed thief, too. Do you have any idea how I might get in touch with her?
Afraid I can't help you there.
I've got work to do.
See you around.
Alright, food is ordered. On tonight's dinner menu, Subway sandwich. I mean, there is this right here that... mean, that just can't be a coincidence. You know what I mean? Like, that's, gotta be able to contact her using that. Maybe. So Henrik is MIA, but then again, like, Henrik was MIA to me for most of the game anyway. Henrik is just a guest appearance guy. Also, I like how they're making it look like it's Henrik. I don't think it's Henrik, personally. Please insert sample and press start. Okay.
Okay, I've got a graph of the chemical used for the handprint. Now I've got to match it up with a known substance.
I'm gonna take a picture of that just in case. I mean, I actually, hold on, compare. So what is this? HGS.
That's it!
HGS. Okay.
That doesn't work.
HGS is...
According to this chart, HG stands for mercury.
Yeah, that it does, Nancy. And S is...
S stands for sulfur.
So it's a mercury sulfur. That's intense.
So the handprint was made from mercury and sulfur.
Congrats,
So the
Nancy.
handprint was made from mercury and sulfur.
Need something?
I did the chemical analysis you suggested. That red hand was printed with a compound containing mercury and sulfur. Does that mean anything to you?
Sure, cinnabar. The Maya would rub it into their most important carvings to add definition to the artist's lines.
Where would a person get a supply of cinnabar?
We use cinnabar here at the museum the same way the Maya did, to keep things as authentic as possible. Henrik orders those kinds of supplies, but we've been out of stock for quite a while. The last I heard, there was some kind of holdup with the distributor.
I've got work to do.
Semper ubi saboobi.
Simpa ubi booby. Thank you. Okay, so Henrik is looking real sus right now. Is there a chance that it's in one of these thingies? Like this thingy, you know what I mean? Like, or. So these are... These are all... thingies. Yes, they're all thingies. Those are all artifacts in these things, apparently. Right? Like, that's what it's implying, but why can't I open this one? BH113. Why does that sound familiar? BH113 is one of these, isn't it? No. This early in the game means he's fine. You're right. Like, they're pointing all the sus on him too early. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably not him. Mercury sulfide. Maybe this is the number. I'm just gonna rewrite the number down just because. 6766. Okay. Mac.
You have voicemail.
Oh.
Press 0 to...
Nancy, hi. It's Franklin Rose. I'm calling because it's just... This theft is very bad news for the museum. You can't imagine the limb we went out on to acquire that Pakal carving. It's been one of the museum's main attractions. I don't want to take you away from your internship, but if you can do a little investigating, well, I think I speak for the whole board when I say we'd be very grateful. Give me a call when you have a chance. And Nancy, thanks.
To replay messages, press 0. Press 9 for an out.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
This is Nancy Drew, calling for Franklin Rose, please.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, hello. Do you have any news?
The thief left a red handprint at the scene of the crime. According to Taylor Sinclair, the same print was left at a couple of other crime scenes recently. I'm trying to find out what the connection is between these thefts.
Oh, Nancy, you zero in on a case like a heat-seeking missile, don't you? I feel so much better knowing you're going to follow up on every lead. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mr. Rose.
That's what I'm here for.
That's it? That. I mean, it's what I have, but like, bruh. I wasn't done
Boswell,
with
Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
This is Nancy Drew, calling for Franklin Rose, please.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
Oops, false alarm. I'll call you later.
Not a problem, dear.
you. I guess I don't have anything else to talk to him about.
You have no
I was gonna call this number 5556766 because this is like the sulfur people, right? Like, I mean, there's a chance.
Keep it real. Max speaking.
Hi, I'm the new deputy curator over at Beach Hill Museum. I wonder if you could answer a couple of questions for me about our ordering history.
Well, hello there, Beach Hill. Hey, you're not Sunny June. Whatever happened to that guy? I suppose he caught a ride on a flying saucer, huh? What a riot. I'm sorry. Anyway, you don't need to reorder, do you? Unless you ate last week's shipment for breakfast, that is.
Do you know who placed that order?
The initials on the order are JR.
JR. Okay.
Was the package shipped to the museum?
Oh? Oops, I guess we didn't ship it at all. It looks like the package was picked up here at the warehouse.
You're sure it was last week?
Well, that's what it says here.
Can you remember anything about the person who picked up the package?
I sure can't. Guess I must have been at lunch or something.
So there hasn't been a hold-up at the distributor or anything like that?
Hold up. Oh, I don't know where you heard that. We've got enough mercuric sulfide in-house to sink a ship.
Jesus.
Well, thanks for your help.
Sure thing. I hope there wasn't any problem with the stuff, was there? We only used the top-grade mercuric sulfide.
Judging by the impression it left, I'd have to agree that the quality was fine.
Well, you sound a little green in the chemicals department, if you don't mind my saying so. I hope you know that mercuric sulfide is highly toxic. Makes you crazy.
Well, I have heard that mercury poisoning can cause hallucinations and other symptoms of psychosis.
Oh, looks like I've got another call coming in here. You give us a call in about 4 months or so when you start to run out, okie doke? And don't forget to keep it real.
I shouldn't be messing around with this without permission.
I don't think I ever called this number. Hold up.
It's locked.
Oh. Well,
It's
damn.
locked. It's locked.
So there's still things I have yet to explore. I mean, obviously I'm in the early game, but still. Yeah. 1505 555 1222.
Come in. Need something?
I've got work to do.
Carpe diem. Need something?
I didn't mean to click on you.
I've got work to do.
Carpe diem.
Yep. All the carpe and all the DM. So I'm probably gonna cut this short as soon as my food gets here, just because I'm getting pretty hungry, and also I do have class tomorrow morning. But
Buenos dias.
Do you know much about Maya glyphs?
You've got me there. I know Spanish, English, Portuguese, and several indigenous languages, including Quiche and Nahuatl, but I have yet to learn the language of glyphs.
Do you know what cinnabar is?
The red powder that the Maya used? Sure, I know it. They use it at Beach Hill too, do they not?
Print that was left at the scene of the Pakal theft.
What is your point?
what is my point is...
Joanna said the museum didn't have any, but the supplier said she ordered some last week.
Have you called the police?
I don't want to jump to conclusions.
Of course. Sister Joanna couldn't possibly be a thief now, could she?
I should get back to the museum.
Adios, Nancy. Buenos dias.
I should get back to the museum.
Adios, Nancy.
I didn't put the initials together as Joanna Riggs. That makes sense. So, yeah, it's, she's the one who placed the order.
Want a cookie?
Thanks, but I'm trying to cut back.
Any news?
The Pakal thief's glyph message translates to, "The magician suffers yellow death." What in the world do you think that means?
You've got me there.
I'd better get going.
Bye now.
I think it's him. Call it bias, but corporate CEOs, man. Fucking people who work in tall buildings and tiny offices. And, well, not private offices, I mean, not tiny offices. He's the one who seems the most sus, in my opinion. Even though he's the one who has, like, literally, like, he's the one who's like, I think things are gonna get stolen. I'm like, bruh. Bruh. And, you know,
I need a disc. I need a disc.
I literally have a disc in my hand. Thank you. Please enter your password. I don't know, Sunny? Sunny. Whatever, Sunny June. Milk. Oh, it's probably the freaking name of the, in my head. Damn it. Got it. Answers on the, okay, so I need to get the, okay. should try calling this number here. I need to bring in papers about the model at the Mexican consulate. Be sure to check in with best. I bet my Sunny's login. So I need Sunny's login. Sunny's login. Okay, so I need Sunny's log information to get into the temple game. And I need his password. I didn't know that Sunny June was gonna be such a big part of this game. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? I know what the name of the I know the password, but I just don't know how to spell it. And I know it starts with a K, but guessing is not gonna be my forte. So I'm gonna try something like Klondike, and I know it's not Klondike. Keys. It's this. It is Kringle. Cocoa Kringle. Cocoa Kringle. Okay. And then property of Sunny June. Then dice, tripod skulls, triangle. Where is his password? Like, where is... Okay. No Cocoa Kringle for you, buddy. Alejandro rocks.
I need a pen.
Nancy, the police call. They want to go down to they want me to go down to the station for further questioning, something about the anonymous tip. Do I have time for this? No. Hold down the fort while I'm gone, will you please? Lift my arm. Whoops. Anonymous tip. Goddamn. What have you been looking at? Interesting. You can look through her microscope that she's always looking through. Aha! Aha! Cover bowl. Isn't this the same thing that's in the... What is that? Oh, it's a key. Okay, okay. We like keys. We like keys. I'm gonna take a picture of this just because I'm not sure if I'll be able to look at this again. And I don't know its significance. Oh, okay. Gulf of Mexico. Another thing that I don't know if I will need to look at later, so... Boop. Okay.
Who knew?
Jesus. Dear Taylor, as many of you have heard, my longtime clients Felix and Miranda Peterson both passed away this summer in a heat wave. Felix was 89 and Miranda was 91. And by all accounts, they have lived extraordinary full lives. So it's too bad the air conditioning unit went on the blink when it did. And I and all citizens of Greenwich will miss them dearly. Per their instructions, I am to arrange the auction of their estate and donate the proceeds to charity. As you may know, the Petersons had a fabulous art collection, including several pre-Columbian artifacts that may be of particular interest to you. The auction will be held on February 7th. Let me know if you have any. Okay. Call carving, pre-Columbian artifact, Mayan origin, classic period. The executor of the estate of Felicia Miranda Peterson hereby transfers the call carving to the Beecham Van Delay, hereby transferred to the McCall to the Beach Hill Museum in exchange for the agreed upon sum of. Whoo, man. Person recording of ownership. Jesus. So much money. My food's definitely here, huh? It is. Meh, we'll keep going. Alright, I want to see what this key goes to first, at least. I think it goes to maybe the desk drawer? Like, maybe? Like, I don't... Because this was open. So I think it's the other desk drawer. Because it's the only thing I remember that's being locked. Maybe?
It's locked.
Dang.
It's locked. It's locked.
I have no idea what this would go to then. Okay, well I know that it's for the freaking password for the diskette, which means I need to go back to my apartment. This will be a good stopping point. I'll go back to my apartment, I'll see what's on his diskette, and then I will end it there, I think. Yeah, no, this one's completely unfamiliar to me. I have no idea what's gonna happen whatsoever. I'm just like, I don't know what's happening.
I need a disc.
Okay, please enter your password. Coco. Kringle. Yeah, you're so predictable, Sonny. JR is hounding me to get this done, but I can't keep all. This will help me figure out what is playing in the display, and automatic machine in the storage room won't let me change what plays in the exhibit, so what am I going wrong? I definitely know that the following match. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that too. Stuff to forget. System. Oh my god, system login. S. June. Password Spaceboy. Love you, Sonny. Space Baby, sorry. Temple quizzes. I can't figure out the answers to the level 2 quizzes questions about the matchmaking, and Hendrik is speaking to me right now. He's way too touchy about the old ham radio. So either I'm blind as a bat and can't find the exhibit that has the answer, or we just never put it in details. Joanna is no help on this, so I'll just have to wait for the horde of visitors getting very frustrated with these questions once we open the museum. I'll let Hendrik deal with the trauma. Come up with a great question for level 3. Came up with a great question for level 3, but Henrik hates it. Once I get some time, I'll make an exhibit for this. Just don't know where I can get my hands on one. I wonder if Joanna will spring a trip for me to go down to Guatemala. Stuff to remember. Dots bar and God. Sunny, I'd rather be counting sheep guide to the Maya numbering system. Sunny June! Oh my god, I love you. Zero looks like a turtle shell, but no turtle. 1 dot equals 1, 2 dots equals 2, etc. 1 bar equals 5, so 2 bars equals 2 times 5, or 10. Okay, picture this. Each dot is an individual fingerprint, greasy from spicy wontons, and the bar represents a whole hand like a set of 5 fingers. A bar with dots next to it is 5 plus 1, so 3 bars and a dot is 16, yes? Bars are usually vertical up and down, dots should be on the left of the bars. Okay. Here's the catch. If it doesn't look exactly like the dot, exactly like a dot or bars, it doesn't count. Squiggles and ovals, incomplete dots, crooked bars, chocolate bars, mini stars, horseshoes, shamrocks, diamonds, half moons, scribbles, dribbles. None of these count. Also, the Mayas often put decorative marks next to their numbers, so just ignore anything that's not a bar and or dot. I'll repeat. Anything that doesn't look like a plain old dot or bar is out. Easy as sleeping on the job, right? Not quite. Some gods also represent numbers. They're pretty tough to pick out at first, but you'll grow on you just like mold on cheese. Some gods rules of thumb. One Hun was oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna freaking take a picture of this. Sunny June, I love you. Oh my god. So, okay. Sunny Junior godsend. Stuff to work on. Dissertation topic: the demise of ancient Maya, drought, plague, or UFO. Why and how did Mayan civilization disappear so quickly? Maya were sophisticated astronomers. Were they trying to achieve space travel? Great Amerindian civilizations like the Mayan and Inca believed to have contact with extraterrestrials. Were the temples actually control towers? Research 20th century artist Manuel Mendoza's spaceship motif. Research claims that Maya disappearance on Earth was due to departure from other worlds. Research claims that many flying saucers sighted today are being piloted by Maya elders. I mean, I appreciate your enthusiasm, Sunny. Alright, so I have food here. I am gonna go ahead and end now. I have a whole slew of things I can work on next time, so I am super excited about that. But let me go ahead and save. Oh my god. Ah! Okay, my fingerprint does match. Don't lie to me. Don't tell me it doesn't. Ay caramba. Okay. Let me go ahead and switch this back to me. It's me, myself, and I. So thank you for coming, my most loyal fan, David. And yeah, no, I finally looks like I'm getting somewhere. Oh my god. Who knew I needed to put the diskette into the computer? Obviously. But anyway, I am excited to see where this goes. I don't know. I am inclined to think that it is the curator guy. I hope it's him. But we'll see. But anyway, lots of love to everybody. We're gonna get through this, I think, probably next time. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, have a great night, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Smile.